Reflection of differences. Our group's overall reflection working with the exceptional students was that it was really a privilege and an honor to be able to take what we have been learning this semester and actually apply it in a hands-on setting. That was truly a privilege because a lot of times you take courses in college where you learn about different populations, but to be able to have that hands-on experience was truly a blessing. Some of the kids were very difficult to interact with in the very beginning, but once they built a rapport with us, they seemed to get a lot more comfortable. They were a lot more motivated, and you can see the change in their energy and excitement to create these art pieces. Our initial thoughts about the Service Learning Project was we were all very excited to have the opportunity to practice, what we learned this semester. However, for some of us, like myself, it was my first time actually interacting with the special needs population. So I was a little bit nervous because I wasn't sure what to expect and I didn't know how the children would interact with me. But once I was able to sit down and introduce myself and ask them a couple questions and kind of break the ice and just started building a rapport with them, things got easier. Interacting with them got a whole lot easier. They were more open to asking me questions. They wanted me to help them with their project. It was great. Our initial thoughts now is that if we could do this project all over again, we would. Working with this population definitely takes a lot of patience. It is imperative to make sure that you build a rapport with these students. It is also important to make sure that you're observing their body language because they may not always tell you when they need help, or they may be afraid to ask. So that's one thing you really want to make sure that you're always observing. And you have to definitely be flexible because you have to accommodate for students who may have a hard time understanding the task that you want them to actually perform. And the most important thing that we learned is to make sure that you always go in with a positive attitude, because if your attitude is negative, the children are going to see it, and it definitely makes it harder to build a rapport with